Welcome back to our podcast. Today we're going to explore an essential aspect of our daily lives, the choice between reacting and responding. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you reacted without thinking, only to regret it later? Or perhaps you were able to take a pause and respond thoughtfully instead. Today we delve into the power of choice and how it can transform our interactions and relationships. So let's start by understanding the difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is an instinctive and impulsive behaviour that often arises without conscious thought. It's driven by our immediate emotional and physiological responses. On the other hand, responding is a deliberate and thoughtful action that arises from a place of conscious choice and consideration. Reacting is often driven by our conditioned patterns and automatic responses. It's like being on autopilot, allowing our emotions to take control of the situation. In contrast, responding involves a moment of reflection, a pause to consider our options, and the conscious choice to act in a way that aligns with our values and intentions. When we react, we might say things that we don't mean or do things that we later regret. It's a kneejerk reaction that can perpetuate conflict, misunderstanding, and strained relationships. On the other hand, when we respond, we tap into our higher consciousness and approach the situation with mindfulness and empathy, and often with love. By choosing to respond instead of react, we gain the power to break free from our conditioned patterns and make choices that serve us and others in a more positive way. It allows us to cultivate healthier relationships, resolve conflicts, and create a more harmonious environment. It's important to note that choosing to respond doesn't mean suppressing our emotions or denying how we feel. Instead, it involves acknowledging our emotions, understanding their underlying causes, and then consciously choosing how to express them. This empowers us to communicate effectively, express our needs, and seek resolutions that are beneficial for everyone involved. By making the conscious choice to respond, we also cultivate a sense of inner peace and emotional intelligence. We become aware of our triggers and learn to manage them effectively. This self-awareness allows us to take control of our thoughts and emotions, leading to more harmonious interactions and a greater sense of well-being. So, how can we cultivate the ability to respond rather than react? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your emotional state and notice when you're feeling triggered or overwhelmed. Take a pause and give yourself the time and space to respond consciously. This can be as simple as taking a deep breath or counting to 10 before reacting. Practice empathy and try to understand the perspective of others. This helps us develop compassion and fosters better communication. Additionally, engaging in mindfulness practices such as meditation or journaling can enhance our ability to respond thoughtfully. Remember, reacting is instinctual, but responding is a choice. By consciously choosing to respond, we create a ripple effect of positive change in our own lives and the lives of those around us. That brings us to the end of today's episode. Remember, the power of choice lies within you. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, make mindful choices and cultivate meaningful connections. Evolve your mind, evolve your life.